Hello there and welcome to the channel. I'm the Whiteseer, playing some Farthest Frontier, and not only playing but actually bringing to you some tips for new players. Now, most of you guys that play this game already will know these things. For the new people playing, it can be quite daunting because it doesn't really give you a lot of land. It says it's important, for example, to choose a location for your town that's near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement, things like clay, iron ore, and potential food sources. It doesn't really go into much detail, so I thought I'd spend 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes, just showing you around the map and giving you some pointers here. So this is the size of your first building. It is your town hall. It is a 6x6. You don't have to put it down yet. You can actually, using the WASD keys, move the map around and we can have a little look around. This is a town that I've just set up on normal difficulty and chucked it in there on a medium-sized map. See, our guys are waiting around. Time is not elapsing at this point, so you don't have to worry. And I thought I'd run through some of the potential food sources here, and I can see a couple already. So we've got gatherable food. Things like this here is a bird's nest. We can get eggs from there, obviously. So there is a collection mechanic using gatherers' huts will allow us to go and get these. These over here are greens, which again we can go out and gather. Later on we can plant things that give us effectively the same thing, and it just falls into the category of greens. There's some greyed out things over here. Normally this is hawthorn. They give us berries, things like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, things like that. So they are also a useful food source when you get a gatherer's hut as well. We have over here some herbs. They become useful later on for making soaps and other things like that. And I don't know if we have any. We do. We have some medicinal roots over here. So when we do get our healer's hut, we can use these to try and cure people of illnesses and things like that. There's one other type which I want to show you over here called willow bushes. That's used for weaving and making baskets and things like that. So having those nearby is also fairly useful as well. They're things that you can collect, like I said, through the gatherer's hut. Or the foraging hut, I think it's called. And then there's other types of food sources as well, which we need to be aware of. The first I did see over here, deer sighted. You see when you hover over that, it highlights all the deer in yellow. It's hard to see because it's trying to clear these trees out of the way. So yeah, this is for our hunters, obviously. And then we have other things, mainly fishing. So we have a shoal of fish here. That's going to actually increase the amount of fishing yield that we get if we have a hut nearby. But we can actually place our fishing huts anywhere near the river, and we can actually manipulate the area that the fisherman or fisher lady will fish in. So obviously just being near to water, if you want to score a lot of fish, is a good idea. So that's the kind of key materials for food. The other things we need to think about are stone and wood. So obviously over here we have a huge patch of forest that we could basically chop down in order to build our town. And we have a decent amount of stone over here for the guys to go out and get the bare minimum of what we might need. I'm just having a little look around here to see if there's anything else looking good. We've got a lot of mountains on this particular map. I mean, this is good forest here as well, and there's relatively loads of stone. There's a relative amount, decent amounts of stone here and here and here and here. Actually, probably more than you'll need for a little while. The other thing to consider when building your town is expansion. So, for example, if you were to build your, we could put our town hall right here. We have a mountain here. I mean, you can see this is red here. It's red because the slope's too steep to build on. And again, on the other side, there's another mountain, and the slope is too steep to build on here. So if you put your town hall here, where was it? There's one little spot, I think, actually. There you go, down here at the foot of this mountain. You're not going to be able to build without flattening all this area, which takes a lot of time. and then the building area might not actually be very good anyway. Whereas if we were looking at, say, down here, you've got all of this flat space all the way around that you can actually build on, which is quite useful. Yeah, personally on this map, because of the water and the deer over here, I would consider building my town hall over here. There's plenty of flat space around. Actually, where you see this kind of flower, like blue flowers here, there's also another kind of area. I'm going to see if I can find it. Not close to the river. Maybe this darkened area in here. Normally that's quite good farming land where the ground's quite fertile. That's what I found so far. So again, for expansion of farming, you might want to build your town hall near this. So maybe in here where the stone is a good idea. Just remember that mining stone takes a little while, so if you want to get your town centre up and running relatively soon, I wouldn't put it where the guys have to cut down too many trees or rip up too much stone. There's a few more resources to talk about before we choose our settlement starting location. The first is clay. That's this stuff over here. You can build clay pits on top of that, so you don't want to cover that with your town hall for a start, but you do want to be close. I've just seen some more deer up there actually, so this is a really good place to start. Clay is going to allow you to make bricks and pottery, and also you can alter your field's fertility level by adding more clay or more sand. So with that in mind, we could do with there being a sand pit close as well, and I did see one. There's a sand pit right here. So this starting place is looking better and better. For later game stuff, we have iron ore just here. We have gold ore just here. So we can put iron mines, gold mines. There's more iron ore down here. And there is one more resource which I haven't seen. I'm just trying to have a little scout around for right now. We can see there's more iron and sand over this side as well. And that is coal. And I am scouring around now. We might not have any coal. It's not guaranteed. We can make coal from firewood anyway, with like a charcoal kiln. So there's loads of iron here. Just having a quick look to see if I can find that elusive coal to show you. If I can't, then I apologise. But that's just the way the maps are. I'm not seeing any coal symbols, but we have plenty of iron, so if needs be, we can just set up work camps here and cut lots of trees down and cook it. So using this as an example, I'm going to place our starting place down just in here, and I'm going to try and avoid those. We need some wood anyway, so I'm going to avoid the stones here, and I'm going to put our starting town right there. And that's my tips for basically picking a decent place to start with, making sure that some of the resources we're going to need are close, and allowing you to get the best start possible. Hope that's helped you, and I look forward to sharing some more tips for absolute beginners in Farthest Frontier. Until the next time, take care of yourselves and go have some fun out there.